All right, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another live stream. Could be, possibly, maybe. Let's see. Who's around. So it is 10 o'clock Eastern Time, Sunday night. I am an hour late to the usual. Terribly sorry about that, guys. Terribly sorry, but I did still want to do a stream for tonight. We did an additional one this week for the news that Carol will not be in the Daryl Carol spinoff series. And we have some addendums to that. We have some more information coming to light now regarding the supposed follow-up to the Walking Dead television series to the Daryl Carol spinoff series. What's up, C. Benny? How you doing, man? We got C. Benny joining. Just let me know you can hear me okay. Maybe I'll turn my microphone up. I think my mic is a little bit low for the stream, so we'll turn that up. That might be a little louder, and see who's still up. Oh, we got 15 people. That's good. So see if anybody's around. Anybody wants to join. So we got some new stuff to cover for this one. Some things that happened after it was announced on Wednesday that Melissa McBride, who plays Carol, will not be in the Walking Dead's Daryl Carol spinoff series. She will not be featured. So as such, with her not being in it, it'll basically be a Daryl spinoff series. Now, there is an official statement from AMC that has been issued to everybody due to some what they called fan outrage towards Daryl, towards Norman Reedus, for Melissa McBride leaving the spinoff series. So there's a few things we can take a look at with respect to what's happening here. So a confirmation as well with the Carol leaving situation. So if you guys didn't see the video on Wednesday, here's what's going on. Carol is not going to be in the Daryl Carol spinoff series. Melissa McBride has decided not to do it. It is filming this summer, and it's supposed to air next year, 2023. So this is the first spinoff series that was announced for the Walking Dead television series following its ending, is the Daryl Carol spinoff series. So the Daryl Carol spinoff series is still supposedly a go, but it's had some big blows to it because Carol's not going to be in it. So it's no longer going to be a Daryl Carol spinoff series. Melissa McBride has said no, she's not going to do it. Now, the reason for which has come to light since Wednesday, and it was correct what we said, which is that she didn't want to relocate to Germany to film the spinoff series. So she doesn't want to move to Germany or to go there logistically. Obviously, it's a big deal. So we had heard that the Walking Dead spinoff series was going to be filming in Europe. And now we basically know that that's the case, that it will be filming in Europe, supposedly, if it still continues. Because after the news of Melissa McBride, Carol not doing the spinoff series, I saw some articles which said that Angela Kang, who was supposed to be the showrunner for the spinoff series, also has canceled. So thanks for the super chat there, Striker. I do appreciate that. Thank you for the running zombie. I'm just going to increase the size of the alert box here. I think it's a little bit small. Make that bigger. Okay, thanks for that, and we'll take a look at what you said there in just a minute. Just going to get it right. Okay, that should be better. Striker 23 said, last Ronin's out. They stuck the landing. Review it. Okay. Thanks for the super chat there, Striker X24. Really appreciate it. The last Ronin. So the last issue of the last Ronin's hit. Turtles, love it, absolutely love it. So definitely, thanks for the heads up there, Striker. I will write it down right now. And even if I have to read it online and then buy it later, that's what I'll do. There's even some figures, Striker, for the last Ronin that are going to be coming out for Turtles, which look really cool. NECA Last Ronin, And I won't spoil who the last Ronin is for you guys in the turtle story. Basically, it's like the last surviving turtle. All the other turtles are killed off over time. And so the last Ronin is one Ninja Turtle instead of the usual 4. The other 3 are killed off. And so it's a story about IDW, I believe, who's doing it, right? With their IDW Turtle comics. And it's about the last surviving turtle. So thanks again, Stryker. And thanks for the heads up that the final issue has hit now, so I can read it all together and give my thoughts on it overall. TMNT review. Okay, so back to the topic at hand, which is that... All right, so Melissa McBride exited the spin-off series first. So Carol exited first, and then the showrunner, who was supposed to be showrunning the Daryl Carol spin-off series, which is Angela Kang. So Angela Kang has been working on The Walking Dead basically forever. I think first few seasons or something, she started working on it. She took over as showrunner after Gimple left. So Scott Gimple was the showrunner for Walking Dead after Glenn Mazzara after season 3. Season 4, Gimple started running the show, showrunner, and he did it until season, I think it's 9, up till the end of All Out War, and then Angela Kang took over. So Angela Kang was supposed to be the showrunner for the Daryl Carol spin-off series, and it's articles this week coming out which said that she is also out too. So supposed to be the Daryl Carol spin-off series. Angela Kang was supposed to be show-running it. She's out. It was supposed to be Carol and Daryl. Carol's out. So now it's basically, people are calling it out. They're saying that it's basically Ride with Norman Reedus with zombies. So it's a combination of The Walking Dead, Daryl, and Ride with Norman Reedus. So I don't know. Now, there are some reasons for the relocation to Germany people have cited or in the discussion. And apparently, Norman Reedus's wife is German, I guess, lives somewhere in Europe, Germany, wherever, something of the sort like this. And so he may be having to relocate there in order to, probably because she wants to, most likely. I don't think if he wasn't married to someone from there, I don't think he would be moving there at this time. But I don't want to get too much into personal, details with as far as like, wives and such are concerned, people's living arrangements and stuff. I mean, obviously, that's their life, that's their choice. That's not our business. I like to try to stay out of people's private business. But it sounds like he might be moving there due to her request or something. So there was, or her wanting to and him going with her, I don't know, something like this. So possibly them moving there due to her, what she wants to do for whatever reason. And so him having to go there with her. So maybe they're moving filming there to go with him because he won't be able to do it if it's in the U.S. or something. I don't know. It's tricky, right? Because we don't want to get too much into personal. We don't want to get too much into people's personal lives, right? But at the same time, if he has to move to Germany or to Europe in order to, for his marriage and whatnot and everything, then I guess maybe they decided to move the show there. Maybe he was not going to be able to stay in the U.S. He has to leave for whatever reason. Something serious has come up, so they have to go. So there are some official statements we can take a quick look at here. So here's we got some different stuff here. So JDM has been talking about, I think you guys can see this, right? Yeah. JDM slams toxic fans after Melissa McBride exits the Walking Dead spinoff. AMC issues a similar response. And so there is a official response. JDM defending Norman Reedus from fan abuse, this kind of stuff. There is an official thing from AMC. I think this site has it, Cinema Blend. So The Walking Dead issues official, let me close their ads here, or signups. The Walking Dead issues official response over Melissa McBride's exit from the spinoff and fan hate coming at Norman Reedus. So fans being upset with Norman Daryl due to Carol having to leave the spinoff series. So here's the official announcement minus the ads. We would like to acknowledge the response to this week's news related to the previously announced Daryl and Carol Walking Dead spin-off series. Norman Reedus is being unfairly targeted and attacked in social media for a decision he had no part in. Melissa McBride decided she could not participate in the series because relocating to Europe became logistically untenable for her. So that's Carol. It is inappropriate to direct negativity and anger at another cast member for a disappointing outcome he had nothing to do with. So it sounds like people are getting mad at Norman Reedus because she's leaving, because for whatever his life situation is, he had to move with his wife to Europe, Germany, I think, somewhere. And again, I don't want to get too into personal details and stuff, but so they're mad at him because of his wife having to move there. And then they issued this official statement from AMC. Carol is a beloved and vital character, and we are working to find a way for fans to again follow her story, as only Melissa could give life to in the expanding universe. Yeah, you're not gonna recast Carol after all these years. That would be lunacy. You can't do that. It just wouldn't work at all. In the expanding universe around The Walking Dead, the fans have always been the driving force behind the Walking Dead family and always will be. So that's the official statement from AMC. JDM, who plays Negan, may have also said something too, which, I mean, probably just defending Norman Reedus. I haven't read it, actually. Maybe we could take a quick look just to see what JDM had to say. But, just a statement from AMC, this kind of stuff. And then before that, JDM is basically telling people, too far. You guys are going too far, and it's not good. Because they do so much for us, and so they work so hard, and they don't have to. We got to remember. Now, Daryl's wife, Norman Reedus' wife, is Diane Kruger, whose name I've heard before, but again, I don't get too into details, but she's German. Okay, so with a K, right? Kruger with a K, so you can see that. So that's German-American actress and such. So is he moving there? And here she is with Norman. So is he moving there because of her? He kind of like there's the feeling like he has to, whatever. You guys know how it is, right? If you're married and stuff, you kind of you know the deal. So is what it is. So okay. Anyway, I don't want to get too into personal details or anything like that. It's what it is. That's what it is. So where did my zombie mask go? Damn it! Where's my zombie mask? It'll probably snap back in at some point. It's not perfect. Where's my zombie skin? Okay, let's try. Zombie mask back on. Come on. Damn it! This isn't working. Oh well. It fails me because it's too much graphics and stuff. It starts to trip up. Anyway, okay. So I'm not really dead, guys. I'm not really a zombie. So if you couldn't tell, right? I've not been recast, which is good. So that's the situation, right? Is that people got mad because, as you'd understand, because they want to see Carol in the Daryl Carol spinoff series. Norman Reedus, likely personal reasons, is moving to Germany with his wife, but he still wants to do the show. Angela Kang also out because of having to go all the way to Germany, which I understand. Like, it's a big difference if it's a show that's being done where you live in the U.S. It's being done where The Walking Dead is usually done. There we go. Zombie snaps back in. Where it's usually done is no big deal. If you have to go all the way to another country, if you got to go all the way to Germany in order to do it, then you lose Angela Kang as showrunner, and you lose Melissa McBride. You're losing some of these key ingredients in the Walking Dead spin-off series. So I'm still excited for the Negan and Maggie spin-off series. I'm still excited to see Tales of the Walking Dead. I'm excited to see Madison come back for Fear the Walking Dead. So lots of Walking Dead still to come. I hope they don't cancel the Daryl Carol or the Daryl spinoff series entirely. I hope they can still do it, but it does raise some good questions, which is like, will it be filmed in Germany but yet it's set in the U.S. Like, is Daryl still in the U.S., but the series is filmed in Germany? Can they do that? Like, would they be able to make the environments look like the U.S. even though you're in Germany? It's a good question, right? I don't know the answer to that one. Or does Daryl actually travel to Europe, and then it's in concert? And how does he see this? Very tricky. How does he communicate with survivors there, considering there's going to be a massive language barrier, right? So there's a lot of trickiness to this. What I hadn't thought of in the previous video is, if Daryl goes to Europe, how is he going to communicate with anybody there? Because they all, if it's Germany, speak different language, right? Except I think that they're okay with English. Like, as a second language, their English might be so-so. A lot of them do. I think they can understand a little bit English, because our language is like so universally understood, right? English is universally understood. But it is a little bit tricky to say, like, what's going to happen, and might they just can the whole spinoff? Like, is it getting to the point when you lose Carol and your showrunner? Is it getting close to the point where you say, maybe we just can the whole thing? Maybe we just cancel it? Or are you going to still do it, even though there's a lot of difficulty to making it happen? Because if you're, AMC usually films Walking Dead series in the States. They've gone to Mexico for Fear. They've gone to Texas. They've done, they do that. But, and I think the new seasons of Fear are also filming in Sonoma. I think it's being moved there. So a lot of questions right now. I guess we'll see what happens ultimately with the Daryl Carol spinoff. But definitely, I think we can all agree, it's not off to a great start for what sounded like the easiest to sell Walking Dead series. Going into the spinoffs, I was thinking it's going to be easier to sell the Daryl Carol spinoff than it would be to sell the Negan Maggie spinoff, because the Negan Maggie spinoff is like a little bit tricky, right? A lot of people hate Negan, but we can all probably agree he's like one of the best Walking Dead characters ever. Like top 5, one of the best ever. So, he's got fans, whatever. Maggie's got different fans, whatever. So it's kind of, at the same time, it's got the car crash factor, which, like, you can't look away, you got to see it, right? So it's like watching Cops or something, and it's like, it's like you just got to watch it because you don't know what crazy shit's going to happen. It's got that factor to it. It's got the craziness factor. But I thought the safe bet was a Daryl Carol spinoff with Angela Kang showrunning. I mean, that's such an easy win. Like, you would just predict that would just work. And for some reason, the Daryl Carol spinoff's just falling apart at the seams right away. You lose Angela Kang, who's an experienced showrunner, who has years of experience bringing us some of the best seasons of Walking Dead ever. And you lose her as showrunner, which sucks. You lose Carol, right? And then so you can still do it with Daryl, but I don't know, man. It's going to be hard. Like, who are you going to find to be a showrunner? Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess you can, a new person could come in and give it a try and whatnot. You still got Daryl, so you got your key ingredient, I guess, to start with. But it's a little bit tricky, right? Like, if you're losing Carol, you lose the showrunner. It gets close to the point where you say, are we going to still be able to do this show? And I guess it depends on everybody else you have involved and who else is willing to relocate, willing to do it for work. If they really love Walking Dead that much, maybe it's okay. But it does bring to question, like, maybe they should hold off and wait. Would Norman ever return to the U.S., or is he going to live in Germany permanently? Or, like, how does that work? And I don't know. So let's see what you guys have said about all this. That's the latest information. Daryl Carol spinoff, not off to a great start. We lose Carol. We possibly lose showrunner Angela Kang, if that article's true. And that's what it is. So what do you guys have to say? Next, no, I don't. I have like a 42-hour a week job. So I actually do these videos. Like right now, I'm pretty tired because I work pretty hard all the time. So no, I have a 42-hour week job, and then I do this after that. So I don't depend on any of this. I do this because I love it. I do it because I enjoy it. Let's see. So GS says, we can hear you fine, Trev. Thank you. Holly Norman. Music, how are you, Holly? We got trading cards and more. What's up, brother? We got Carmo215. Did it screw up? There we go. Okay. I had to put my digital mask back on. Yeah. Excited for the finale. Yep, Trey, excited for the finale. Absolutely. What's up? This is really the Talking Dead. Thanks, Michael. I appreciate that, man. Trev, you look like I feel today. Yeah, I hear that, Victoria. I know. Yeah, I feel the same way today. I feel like a zombie today. I wake up, I'm like Shaun of the Trev. I wake up again, I'm like, stumble down the hallway. Shaun of the Dead style. Love it. What's up, Pete Chapman? How you doing, man? She can't do it because they're filming in Europe, so it's not logistically possible for her. Yep, that's right. Yeah, she can't do it. She might have other, and who knows, chap, she might have other commitments. She might have other contracts in the U.S., right? Like she might have, I don't know what else Melissa McBride does as far as advertisements and stuff like that goes, but she might have other commitments, businesses, things she owns, family, whatever, personal life. And it's just, it's not worth it for her to have to relocate there to be involved in the spinoff. Maybe not be worth it, to her. JOK says, hey, Trev, hope all is well with you. Yeah, it is. Thanks for joining, JOK. I'm glad that you made it to the live stream. Thanks for joining. Trading cards and more said Germany. I was hoping it was going to be in the UK. Yeah, it'd be cool to see the Daryl spinoff series in the UK. I would love to see that. But Germany would be really cool too. Germany is a place where we don't have a lot of series, filmed there. Not a lot of our media is filmed in Germany, so they may have a totally different style than what we're used to. Different techniques, different. Who knows? It's like you watch a series from Japan or something that got anime or they got different stuff. What does Germany have for the spinoff series that could be different? Do they use different camera angles? Do they use different quality? Do they use different filters? I don't know. Like how is their, I don't know what their entertainment is like. I don't watch German entertainment, but that's where Norman is moving to, it sounds like. Somewhere around there anyway. I don't know. So far, that's the information we have. So we'll see what that ends up like. Diana said that Melissa's father is sick. Okay, well then, yeah, there you go right there. If her family is sick, if her family's old, right? Like she's, like her parents, I imagine, would be older. So maybe she wants to be around her parents and spend those years doing that. It's totally understandable. It's totally like, I understand. If you ask me for my job to move to, I don't know, Sweden or something, I'd probably say I'd rather not do that, if we can help it. So I don't know, really strange stuff, and probably Angela Kang might be the same way. She might be saying, what? We're doing the spinoff in Germany? What? I'm not going to Germany. What the hell? That's weird. Yeah, Diana, that's right. Angela Kang's out too. So you lose, two huge parts of what we thought it was going to be right away. Absolutely. Eric said, Trev, did you hear that people are trying to blame Norman Reedus for Melissa McBride not being in the spinoff? Yep. Well, we just went over that there, Eric. That's right. Maybe you saw us go over that. That's right. People are blaming him for it. I don't know. It's whatever. It's just it's what's going on. I don't want to blame anybody or get mad at either one. I don't want to get mad at Daryl for it. Don't want to get mad at Carol for it or Angela or any, it's just whatever. It's just, how things go sometimes. A long time, series been on a long time. If they intended to move there at some point, the Walking Dead original is over. Now is as good a time as any. You don't want to get into a new series, into a new, contract, new job when, okay, one job is ending, you move after whatever, if you were thinking of doing it. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Words written in red says, I don't like Angela Kang. I think it went downhill after she took over. Well, words, your opinion is your opinion. No problem. It's cool. I understand if you like Scott Gimmel's style a bit more for episodes. Okay, cool. No problem. Trading cards and more says something similar. Diana Rainey. Well, it's a real big coincidence that Diane Kruger moved to Europe to film. Then last minute, the filming is in Europe. And anyone think that's fishy or a coincidence? Yeah, no, I don't think it's a coincidence. That that she's I mean, it's the way, what do you want? It's the nature of the way marriages are. If, your wife's going there, she wants you to go with her, whatever. I mean, what do you what do you want, right? Like that's kind of how it is, right? That's just kind of the way it goes. So, okay, but is it possible maybe they should wait a while to do the spinoff? Maybe they should put the pause brakes on it for now and do it in a couple of years or something if they return to the U.S. I don't think they'll be living in Germany permanently, so maybe, I don't know, maybe they could wait on the spinoff for another year or 2 years or something. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm sure they'll discuss all options and do what makes sense for them. Tales the Walking Dead Fear, Negan and Maggie, yep, and now Daryl spinoff, yep. Nice, Diana Ray, that's nice. Behoring 2 says the Walking Dead universe is just getting more tainted, kind of like what happened to The Godfather 3. Well, I think it's great, Behoring, and they're doing as much as they can, and it's just what it is. What do you want? It's just the nature of work and people moving, and just how it is. Yep. They don't have to. It's their job, isn't it, William? Dublin. So, I mean, you got to understand, too, that people in these types of roles are lucky enough to be in a different position where they don't really need jobs, right? Like, that's not something they have to do if they don't want to. They can easily take other projects, or they could just retire, probably. They probably don't need to work, depending on how they manage their, lifestyle and whatnot. So it depends. It's not like for the rest of us, not the same thing. As for us, like, where we have to. So, but we do the same thing. If your company that you work for is moving to another country, you might say, okay, see you guys, I'm not moving with you. I'm going to find another job here where I live, right? I mean, it's just, that happens. What do you want to say about it? Mark Kohler says, hey, Trev, how are you? I have to say, fear has gotten so bad. Are we really thinking these spin-offs will be good? I don't know. It's up to you, Mark, how you want to look at it. I enjoy the Fear. Our last 2 seasons of Fear I really enjoy. I love the stuff with the Tower and Strand. I think it's great stuff. I think seeing Strand as a villain is really cool. But if you're, because I always thought he was had that slanted personality that fits better with a villain anyway. Maybe the group just kept him kind of, back a little bit. Now that he's been separated from them, he's had a chance to just go into his own. I don't know. I like it, but to each their own. Every person has their own tastes and is entitled to their own thing. I think the spinoffs will be great. I mean, I think I like Fear though too, so it's what it is. If you don't, I understand, no problem. It's all good. Let's see. Okay. Fallen wants me to look at my poster. I don't get it. What? Okay. Whatever. Maybe. What? I don't understand. I don't know what you're pointing to there. Okay. Let's see. Well, maybe the things look down a bit. That's all, but I don't really care. Okay, let's see what else you guys said. I have layers of Walking Dead posters on top of each other, right? Like I haven't changed it for 10 years, right? I just put new posters on the other one. Look, there's Glenn's face, right there from season. What season is that? Glenn's peeking out right there. That's from season, 6. That's a season 6 poster right there that I put on 5 years ago. I haven't taken off. So this Daryl one behind here. So I have a Daryl poster. So there's a Daryl. This is a nice one though. This is a high quality print on a board and whatnot. But I have an old Daryl poster from season 4 behind a new Daryl poster. Is that what you're laughing at? Which is kind of funny. I just stick them on and then I move on with my next video. That's what I do. Time is money, man. What do you want me to say? I don't know. Okay, what else did you guys say here? Okay. Yo, Trev, how you doing, man? Glad to see the stream time. Thank you, DV. Thanks for joining. And what's up to you? Hope you're doing well. Okay, I am expecting a Zombie on Mars spinoff next. Yeah, maybe Elon can hook us up, New Brunswick. Maybe Elon can get on that. We can ask him to do a zombie series on Mars. That'll be sweet. Mars zombies. Mars attacks with zombies this time, instead of little green men, right? Mars attacks with zombies. That'll be fun. Okay, let's see. What else he got? He bought Twitter. Did you guys hear that he bought I think a predominant share of Twitter? I don't know the percentages. I haven't looked at them, but yeah, there's that stuff going on right now with our Mars man. Okay, what else did we say here? Mark Kohler, best written TV show has been Better Call Saul. Walking Dead universe could do some good. Writers like that in the show. I don't know. I don't think they like zombies, right? I don't think Gould, how do you say his name? Peter Gould or whatever, Gould, whatever. Yeah. I don't think he likes zombies. I would be more than happy if he wanted to do a zombie series. I think that would be great. He should join us for Walking Dead, man. Join the club, man. Take your zombie bite and join. Okay, let's see. Yeah, a lot of woods in Germany. We know these shows love to use the woods. That's true. Yeah, that's true. So maybe it could work. I don't know. Down in the Paris catacombs with walkers would be cool. Lots of different locations would be cool, man. YSL, but it's just logistically whatever they can do. YSL Christian, a lot of Germans know English. Yeah, especially younger generation. Yeah, it's true. It's all kind of bled in together. Okay, let's see. Okay, the idea, Fallen asked about the idea about maybe some faster zombies in Europe and that kind of concept, like the zombies being different than ours in Europe, which is kind of a cool idea. I think in the French scene at the end of World Beyond sort of alludes to that. That'd be cool if they tried to do fast zombies in Europe or something, and Daryl goes there and it's what it is. Yeah. Well, some people, Tupac, B right B, some people have strange feelings towards Germany because of World War II still. That's fair enough. I mean, it's what it is, right? I understand that. And there's a lot of propaganda, too. Like, if you look at the amount of movies that come out regarding, anti-German sentiment in the movies and such because of World War II, there's a lot of it. So a lot of our culture and, alludes to it at least, and we all have to read, right, the Diary of Anne Frank when we're in grade school and shit like that. Get our propaganda download of who we're supposed to feel sorry for and why, right? Blu-ray Addict, what's up, Trev? Hey man, how you doing? Let's see. Thanks for the super chat there, Brayden. I appreciate your running zombie, and we'll take a look at your comment there in a second. I think he's talking about Elon related stuff. He wants to talk about the moon landings. Okay, we can do that. No problem. If you want to. Well, forget about the moon, dude. We're going to Mars, man. Elon's going to take us to Mars, dude. We'll get into that in a minute, why he's the Mars man. We'll go into that in a minute here. We'll go into Werner von Braun. Speaking about Germans, right? Werner von Braun. So we'll go into a little bit of that in a minute here. It actually does tie in nicely because the guy who started NASA, Werner von Braun, was a German. He was a Nazi. Yeah. So we got him. We took him when we defeated the Nazis. When we defeated the Germans, we took von Braun to our side, and he was the lead person at NASA. So you could say that NASA is actually a German, basically a German started or German involved production, right? A German section that we have of our structure. So we can go into that in a minute. We'll go in. It's a nice crossover, actually, considering they're going to Germany to film the Daryl spinoff. Okay, let's see. Ed B said, not mad at Daryl, only series if it ever happened. Kang and McBride, not that much of a loss considering the content since season 10. Yeah, a lot of people are like, I'm getting a few comments like this here, Ed, that people are not so upset that Angela Kang is not going to show run. I think Angela Kang does a great job show running. I don't get it. I don't know. But okay, no problem. We all have our own tastes, right? Is what it is. What's up, Shane? How you doing? We got Shane Walsh says hello. So thanks for joining, Shane. How are you doing up there? Would Shane go to heaven? Or would he go to the place, the down and under place? I don't know. It's up to you. Well, most people probably don't even believe in that at all, so I understand that too. So that's fine. And hey, Donald the Frank, how you doing? Jen's Multiverse, how's it going? And thanks for joining. Diana, her father is sick here in Georgia. Is that what you said? Melissa's father's sick, so she obviously can't leave. I understand that, absolutely. Is the Daryl spinoff set in France? Don't think so, Shane. I think it's supposed to be set in the U.S., but I don't know, filmed in Germany, set in the Europe somewhere. I don't know. We'll see what they do. I guess there's no way to know for sure. Anissa D says, I will miss seeing active filming in Georgia. I have been to over 100 filming locations and love how it brings tourism to the area. Oh, that's awesome. Anissa, isn't there also a Nick and Norman's restaurant there, or coffee shop or something? Isn't that like Daryl and Greg Nicotero's like store or something they own? Something like that? Isn't it called something like that? Am I totally off the ball here? Nick and Norman, is that something like that? I thought there was something like that there, which is kind of fun. Let's see. The second half of Fear seems to be going nowhere, says New Brunswick. No, I think it's building up to a climactic battle between our survivors and the tower. I think that's what's happening in Fear right now. So it's building up, I think. Thank you, the Crispy Chip. And I could go for some chips later, maybe. Maybe I will do that. Let's see. Victoria, it's terrible how AMC has dealt with the spin-off drama. Do you think it affects Daryl's spin-off? I think many fans will not watch it. Yeah, that's a good comment there, Victoria. I don't know if that many people will be into it, considering the fact that they thought it was going to be they thought it was going to be something. They thought it was going to be Daryl Carroll, and now it's not going to be. Okay, let's see. William Dublin says, yes, Ukraine and Russia, two major countries at war and fairly close to Germany. That's true. It's fairly close. Yeah. Well, within, yeah, it's fairly close. That's fair enough to say. It's close enough. Yeah, that's true. Depends which part, where you live, that kind of thing. So, yeah. Fear episode 12 was good though, Trev. I think you enjoyed it. Yeah, I've watched most of it already. I gotta watch the last 20 minutes, I think. I'll watch it after this. Cigar Nixico, what's up, man? Saviors versus Commonwealth, how would it go down? I don't know. Maybe the Saviors could do okay against Commonwealth. Actually, maybe the Saviors could beat the Commonwealth. I'm not sure. Because they do have Negan, and the leadership at the Commonwealth kind of sucks, from what, my opinion. It kind of really sucks. A lot of people want to know about my day job. I work on computers, guys. I'm a computer scientist, so I work on computers. I help people with their computers, and I train and help new people that are getting started, teach, and you know, work-related stuff. But I try not to include the both. I try to keep them separate. My day job from the channel, I like to keep them separate. I also don't tell people I do YouTube either during the day. I like to keep them totally separate. Okay, let's see. Oh, did it move? Oh, thanks, Fallen Under. I understand. Did the zombie face move to the poster? They thought that Norman looked like a good zombie. That's funny. Okay, now I understand what you're saying. I missed it. I'm out of the loop. I didn't get it. Now you have to explain it to me. It's not funny. Okay, well, I get it. Thank you, Blue Reatic. Thank you for that, too. Liz Sanchez, what's up? Yeah, thanks for watching the reviews of Fear, then. I'm glad that you do watch for that. At least you like to talk about it and that kind of thing. Diana Rady says 44 billion for Twitter. Yeah, that's cool. 44 billion. The Mars Man bought Twitter for 44 billion. That's cool. He's all about those fours, baby. Yeah, absolutely. Braden CFA says thoughts on the moon landing. Okay, so thanks for the super chat, Braden. Yeah, so I'll give you the tie-in between, how does it all tie in, Braden? How does it tie? How do we get Germany? How do we get von Braun? How do we get NASA? How do we get the moon landings? And how do we get Mars? And why Elon is the Mars man? So Werner von Braun wrote a book in the 50s about going to Mars. And the lead character's name in von Braun's book was Elon. Look it up. Look it up if you don't believe me. So von Braun, who started NASA, who was a German, who was a Nazi, wrote a book in the 50s about going to Mars, and the lead protagonist's name was Elon. So it'd be like if it was Walking Dead, Elon would be your key character. It'd be like Rick. Elon is your Rick of the book, right? So von Braun was in charge of NASA when they did the moon landings. He started NASA. He was involved with it. He was a rocket expert. He was a rocket scientist. Like me, I'm a computer scientist. Von Braun was a rocket scientist. There's a lot of differences between the two of us. So von Braun was taken. We got him from the Germans. We brought him over. He ran NASA, and he did all the stuff. They did the moon landings. They did all that stuff. And now the setup for Elon is that he's supposed to go to Mars at some point. So will Elon and Tesla go to Mars in the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years? These people live forever. So shit, how old is Elon right now? I don't know. What's he got? Another 40, 50 years of life or something like that? Plus he might get some life extension and shit like that. I don't know. Maybe he's got 60 years, 40 years, 50 years. I don't know. However long he's got to go to Mars. So that's the setup for Elon to go to Mars. So he's the Mars man. He's the Martian man. He's been pre-set up, pre-selected. He's been put into the system. I don't even know if that's his real name. Maybe it's not. I don't care. If it is or it isn't, I don't care. He's going to be the Mars man. He's going to do the Mars stuff with Tesla, and they're going to do probably the rocket stuff and go to Mars. So the rocketry stuff. So where did rocketry come from? This also goes back to Germany too. So the Germans, during the war, World War II, were setting up with von Braun and other rocket experts, because they had some pretty good rocket experts. They were trying to create a base with rockets where they could launch the rockets and hit the kingdom from the European continent. So instead of bombing like old Art was doing, the head of the Royal Air Force was Harris, like I am. I'm Trevor Harris. Arthur Harris was head of the Air Force. So he was bombing the effing bejesus out of the Germans during World War II. So old Art was bombing the Germans, bombing their cities into oblivion, one after another, just bombing the hell out of them. His nickname was Bomber Harris because he just bombed the shit out of them. So the Germans were creating rockets to launch off to try to retaliate where they couldn't be stopped. So the English had radar, so they could actually triangulate manually. I think it was mostly manual. They could triangulate the position of the German bombers and fighter planes that were going over, so that they could, what do they call it? Engage, basically. They could scatter, they could engage, and they could shoot down the bombers. So basically, we were really good at bombing them. They weren't good at bombing us. We were able to pretty much neutralize them, and they were not able to cross the giant moat there, the channel, to get to the kingdom. So von Braun and rockets were used. They were in development. They were going to try to use the rockets to launch them off from the ground where they could not be shot down like bombers could, and they could land in the kingdom. They could land in the UK. They could hit targets without being stopped. So that was the point of rockets. They were supposed to be set up by the Germans to shoot off and hit the Allies without being shot down. That was the point, because their bombers would go over, we would shoot some of them down. Not all of them. A lot of them would target and would hit and drop the bombs, whatever. But the rockets were supposed to be used to knock our positions out from the European continent with von Braun and with the German rocket scientists. They were supposed to do it, but they couldn't get it, it seems like. It seems like they couldn't accurately get the rockets based on wind conditions, based on, all the different calculations and everything. Maybe they were able to do it a little bit, but not substantial. It didn't work, basically. So the rockets that von Braun and the others were creating, they were ineffective. Even if they could do it, I don't know what the numbers are. You'd have to look at the stats for if they finished it, if they had time, how many targets they actually successfully completed, but it seems like they weren't really able to do it. So von Braun was taken to the US. We got him, paperclip, we got his ass, we brought him over. Then he did the NASA shit. In the book, the character's name is Elon, who goes to Mars with the rockets, and now we have Elon Musk. So that's the long story of how that all came together. Do rockets go in space? Maybe I'll stop there. They couldn't get them to effing hit targets militarily to start with, and now they go into outer space. Okay, I'll stop there. That's as far as I want to go with it. You can read into the rest yourself as far as you want to, but they're not practical. Now, I think the Russians have some cool vehicles I've seen where they can shoot off the rockets. The Russians actually, I think, have better rocketry than we do, even now, probably. They have rockets they shoot off, and they will even have, like, you can watch these videos where they have pulleys where they'll pull them down into things. They're pretty cool. They shoot the rockets off with a chain, and they pull it down into something, which is pretty sweet. Maybe rockets are just inaccurate like crazy. Maybe they just are not, based on wind conditions and stuff, they just are not accurate. So you fire them off, but you don't know where they go. So this is kind of where the science of rocket science, people say I'm not a rocket scientist. That's kind of a stupid effing thing to say, because being a rocket scientist is not something to be proud of. They are effectively useless for the most part. It's not a good science. It's not something to be proud of. If you're a rocket scientist, I would say you're kind of a moron, because you haven't substantially shown anything that I can say is of value, you know, in terms of our lives. Anyway, that's as far as I'll go with it. Thoughts on the moon landings, Braden? I gave you enough there. They're just, it's all, never mind. I'm just going to stop there. That's it. As far as I'll take you with it. That's how you get, but that's how you draw the points between all of them. Yeah. So rocket science is bullshit. Basically, that's what it is. They couldn't do it in World War II. They were not accurate. They were not useful. They lost the war, and we won the war. So take for it what you will. Bomber versus rocketry. Well, we all saw how that played out, didn't we? Smithereens. That's what it was. Blown to smithereens. So that's what it is. Anyway, so that's what I got for you. That's my take on it. And that's how you get a tie-in. But that's how it all started, right? It all started with NASA, with von Braun. That's how it all came together. He was basically the head honcho. He was the most important person there. And that's what we got from the Germans when they lost. We got some of their best rocket people, some of their best scientist people. That's what we got from them. So that's what it was. Yeah, okay, what else did you guys say here? But I am impressed. I will say I'm very impressed by the Soviet rocketry. I think that the Soviet rocket launchers are really, well, they're not cool if you're on the receiving end of it, that's for sure. But they're impressive in terms of weapons. They're like scatter. I think of them as like scatter rockets. They just fire off and they scatter all over the place, and they just blow a bunch of shit up, basically, is what it is. But they're not, I don't think they're at our level with bombing. Our bombs are better, I think, for the most part. Anyway, we shouldn't get too much into, we're on YouTube, we shouldn't get too much into the stuff that's going on over there right now. You guys know where. I don't have to say it, right? It's kind of obvious. Okay, what else did you guys say there? And thanks again, Braden, for the super chats. So yeah, that's the thing with rockets, man. Rockets kind of suck. I think they're inaccurate, they're ineffective, and they are too hard to try to control where they go. That's the reality of it. You can go into whatever propaganda, whatever stuff you like is up to you, but it seems to me, they're too difficult to control, and being a rocket scientist is not something to be proud of. It's actually the opposite. They're basically ineffective, in my opinion. So yeah, that's what it is. So they fake the rest. That's what they do. They do their best with rockets they can do, and they fake the rest. You fake it till you make it, and that's what they do. They fake it till they make it. And they've been faking it a long time. Okay, what else we got here? We got to go with the winners, man. You win, you win. That's what it is. So, yeah. But they gave it a good shot. So they tried. What do you want to say? They did their best. Okay, he's 50, so he's got another 50 years, Braden. He's 50. He's in the elite club. He's got another 50 years, maybe 60. Maybe he could do 100. Maybe he can do 110. He's got time, but maybe you could read. Why don't you, if you're interested, why don't you get von Braun's book and check it out? That'd be fun. Ray Studio says Trump and Elon are outsiders. They aren't controlled. I wish that was true, Ray, but they are. They're in the club too. Now you could say maybe they're better guys, like you like them more, or you agree with their standpoint more. But they, in my opinion, they are like what you would say is a controlled op. It's kind of like Joe Rogan's a good guy. I like Joe Rogan. I understand he's like tip of the spear, orange drink shit. That's cool. I like him, but I understand that, like, it's just, that's what it is. You can't actually be against the system and still be in the system. That doesn't really work. I can't really do that. Am I a fan of Quentin Tarantino? Yeah, I am. Flat Stuff Earth's here. He knows all about the rocket stuff. He's actually looked at it for a while, which is really cool. I don't want to say too much about it, but some of it they give science a bad name, because real science should be something. It's so sad, man. I love to talk about it, but it's so sad. I just get sad about it because it's like, wow. People are just so lost. They have no idea. It's so sad. Anyway, what's up, Liz? How are you? Thanks for the nice comments there. I'd like to see the Mars thing. If they want to do the Mars thing, go for it. If Elon wants to go to Mars, man. Do it. They'll buy it. Don't worry about it. These guys will buy it. They love this shit. They love it, right? The zombies will buy it, right? Right? They'll fucking buy it. Go for it. Why not? It's fun. I ain't gonna go against you. Go for it. They're on Mars. Oh, fuck. They've landed on Mars, right? Fuck. There we go. Okay, I'm back. They'll buy it. Why not? Go for it, man. Might as well. Zombies need chapstick too, guys. It gets kind of cold here in Canada sometimes, right? Zombie chapstick. Wait, how do I use chapstick? I don't have lips. All right. What else did we get? Okay. Braden sent another one. Thanks a lot, Braden. CFA said, I'd pay a lot to hear you talk about this baked. Well, what difference does it make? I just tell you a bunch of stuff I'm probably not supposed to say. And I get in trouble and I have to delete it, Braden. There's really no reason. Let's see. Tim Robinson said, Trev Other's job is a history teacher, 3 jobs. Actually, you're not allowed to teach real history, Tim. You'd probably get fired if you did that. Because history, most of our history is bullshit too. You can research a lot though. It's great to learn about, because then once you start looking at it, you'll understand that, wow, there's so much to this to understand that people have no idea. They're like children. They're like grade 1 children, right? They really are like zombies. They really are. Like, they go to school, they get a little bit. They just give them a little bit in school, and most of it's bullshit. They never go further than that, ever. They never buy a book. They never read anything. They just stare at their television set and look at rockets, and they think, huh? Right? There's the new Lightyear movie coming out, right? It's like, right? It's awesome. Anyway, I lost my zombies. There we go. We're back. Now I know how to re-add it. That's good. I figured it out. I got to put my hand in front of it. Then it'll snap back. Okay, New Brunswick said, a lot of the SpaceX rockets look similar to the V1 and V2 rockets the Germans used in World War II. Well, yeah, that's where it's all based on. Yeah, it's cool. They're so awesome. They're so wonderful how accurate. They can make them land on a dime and all that stuff. That's so great, so wonderful. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. What else do we get here? Jeez, man. What's up, Traveling is Freedom? How are you doing, man? Science works in mysterious ways. That's cool. That's true. I like that. I like that name. This guy's name is Science Works in Mysterious Ways. I like that. That's a good name. It does work in mysterious ways, doesn't it? Flat Stuff Earth says dinosaurs in space. Yeah, that's the next one. Dinosaurs and zombies in space, Flat Stuff Earth. That's it, man. You got it. That's right. Lightyear of Star Command. Jurassic Park crossover with Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. Dinosaurs in space. That'll be the spin-off. That'll be the sequel, Flat Stuff Earth. Dinosaurs in space. Lightyear will go to another planet, and it'll be Dinosaur Planet. Awesome. I love it. That'll sell tons, man. All the kids will want to go see it. It's got Buzz Lightyear, and it's got dinosaurs, and it's in outer space. I gotta see it. Yeah, that's right. They'll haggle. They'll tug on their parents, saying, "Hey, space, I gotta see it. It'll be awesome." Yeah, I go see it. Right. I'm thinking about. I think should I say? I'm thinking about seeing Lightyear. Right. When is that out? It is. Is Chris Evans doing the voice? I heard Chris Evans is doing the voice. That's kind of awesome. In fun ways, right? I like it. Okay, what else have we got? There's some physicists who explain the rocket stuff. Yeah, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Well, like there's some physics that is like hard physics, so you got to be careful. Science works in mysterious ways. So there's some physics that are like hard physics where it's legit. Like you can calculate to the inch to you can do it in terms of like hard physics to a T, right? Those are practical physics, awesome, absolutely, 100%. Those are good sciences, no problem. It's when you get into the outer space shit, and it's when you get into a crossover between propaganda and science, that's when you have a problem. When you cross over from hard science into politicians setting goals, and we're going to do this and we're going to do that, that's when you get into trouble. If you just stick to the hard physics that can be proven, that can be demonstrated, that can be done, and can be used in warfare in practical ways, you're good. It's when you get into the other side of psychological operations and the dark arts and what can be used in terms of psychological warfare. That's where you get into a tricky area where we have to look at it differently. So you're absolutely right. Science works in very mysterious ways, and you just have to be a little bit careful about which kind of ways it works in. So that's the thing. But yeah, I agree with you on hard physics that are legitimate, that are true. Yeah, absolutely. And truth in terms of what can be demonstrated and what is objectively true. Not based on we told you so, so it is. That's a different type of truth, right? Which has just as much legitimacy. It's just backed by force, that's all. Russia has better rockets, and Canada, yeah, probably. Yeah, they do. They have better I agree. They have better rockets for warfare, I think. But we have better bombing, so whatever. It's cool. Let's hope we don't have to see this shit, right? They have hypersonic missiles. Let's fucking pray that we don't have to learn this the hard way. Can we please do that? Can we all take a moment of silence and please pray that in the next couple of years we don't have to learn this the hard way, please? Let's all agree that we should do that. Hey, don't type that name into my chat, Diana. Come on. Don't you be typing that name in my chat. I don't want restrictions and stuff on YouTube. They take it down and shit. Be careful. Let's see. Okay, let's see what else we say. Mythbusters. Oh, don't get me started, Science Worsen, on Mythbusters. I'm starting to think you might be a thought police here, so I'm going to be careful talking to you. You one of those builder dudes? I don't know. Let's shift to a different direction. Let's go a different direction. Let's go back to zombies, dudes. I like zombies. I don't want to talk about the builder guys. I want to talk about zombies and fun stuff. I don't want to get into this builder shit. You guys do whatever you do. I'm not getting involved. Whatever. Screw off. Okay. Let's see. All right. Ray Studios says, the Germans were part of the pyramid. And thanks again for the super chat there, Ray. So Ray thinks that the Germans in World War II were part of the pyramid. They wanted the same things the pyramid wanted. History changed to make it look like the NAZISs were right-wingers. I see what you mean, Ray, in a way, like, radical. You go to UN Peterson and people like this, he was like on the UN, right? It's like, Jesus. Okay, so a radical right wing. So a radical right wing is what caused World War II. Well, there's so much to that, man. I don't think we're allowed to get into most of that. Even if you think that they were funded and sold gas and sold oil by parts of the Allies, which they were, like there were some contracts that they were sold fuel and stuff like that. And they were funded. Like one of the common ones people know about is that the Bushes, I think grandfather, great-grandfather, whatever it is now for the current ones, were involved with some of the Germans in World War II with funding them, with setting them up and stuff like that, with getting started with the Fuhrer and stuff like that. So some people think that he and the Germans in World War II were a controlled off position or a controlled opposition to the Allies to create this whole war, to put the countries into further debt to the central banking system. So I understand your angle. I understand what you're saying. There might have been parts of it that were a work. There might have been parts of it that were funded and that were set up. But from my opinion, it got very, very real when you got into like some of the later years and stuff. See, sometimes, how do we describe this? So Ray, why don't we go about it this way? Why don't we say that it's WWE to a degree, right? That we're having a match. Okay, choose a wrestler. I'll be Hulk Hogan, you be Brock Lesnar. Okay. So I'm Hulk Hogan, right? I kind of wish I was, right? I'm not that tall. I'm only like 6 foot. You're Brock Lesnar. We're going to have a match, okay? And we're going to go and whatever. But there's supposed to be a script, and we're not following the script. And so I blast you a couple times, and I hit you for real, and I knock 2 of your teeth out or something. Something that is supposed to be a work and supposed to be set up to put the countries into further debt by taking out massive loans to fund the war efforts. I hit you, whatever, you hit, but it's stiff and I knock a few of your teeth out. All of a sudden, something that may supposedly have been a work can turn into a legitimate fight, right? And this has happened sometimes in wrestling matches. You can go to the Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels, where Shawn Michaels puts him in the sharpshooter, and they ring the bell and they say he tapped, and he didn't tap. But Bret didn't know that the Montreal Screwjob was going to happen, and that Shawn Michaels was going to put him into the sharpshooter, and the referee would say he tapped and ring the bell, and Shawn would leave the champion to get the belt off Bret. So sometimes a match, and they were concerned when they did it, that Bret might just beat the shit out of Shawn, because in real life in a shoot, most likely, 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, Bret Hart would beat the shit out of Shawn if they fought for real. So they were concerned that it could go like that. Now, luckily for them, Shawn put him in the sharpshooter and they rang the bell, so Bret didn't know it was going to happen. But then Shawn got the hell out of there, and then Bret Hart punches Vince and knocks him out in the back in the office after the event, in the Montreal Screwjob, for example. So sometimes something that is but it could have gone the other way. What if Bret kicked out of the sharpshooter right away and was like, wait a minute, you weren't supposed to do that, what's going on? All of a sudden, something that is a work becomes real. And that's where you got to be tricky, right? If something that's a work can become real, and then you get a real fight out of it. So it's very tricky, right? You got to be careful. Now, World War II, if you think World War II was a controlled opposition, controlled war, okay, I understand your perspective on that. I don't agree that it was. If there were parts of it that were set up, it became super real as anything could get when the bombs were dropped and you had 80 million people dying. That to me, if the numbers are right. Now, the numbers may be exaggerated. They may not be exactly correct. I don't know. I don't know any way to prove that or disprove that. I don't think you can really. I mean, maybe you could check, records and look the names and count. But if you want to spend the next 50 years doing that, go for it. I'm not interested. I'll just say I don't know for sure that the numbers of death and whatnot is correct from World War II. But what we can say is a lot of people did, a lot of people died, and that's very sad. And I don't think it was a work all the way through. I don't share your opinion. I don't agree. Okay. All right. Let's see. So that's my response to your super chat, and thanks again. but I don't agree. I think it became extremely real. Extremely. Okay, let's see. What else you say? Ray Studio says, what do you think about the theory that nukes are fake? It seems like it, Ray. It does seem like nukes are fake. Yeah, it does seem like nukes are a psychological weapon, and that we're firebombing with more than one bomb. So it seems like it does seem like nukes are a ZZZ sleep weapon, and not a physical one bomb blows up a whole, I don't know, 5 cities or something. One bomb blows up, I don't know how far the blast radius is supposed to be. But it seems like that could very well be the case. I'm not going to say that I know for sure they are, but it's possible, very likely, that we're firebombing with many, many, many bombs and calling it a Omega weapon. So that's a combination of a mixture between psychological warfare, dark arts type of warfare, and a legitimate situation. Because you have a little bit of each. You have firebombing, which absolutely we can carpet bomb. We can firebomb areas and level them out, such as my bloodline has been involved with doing and has done, right? So, you can look at that, and you could ask, why didn't they do a nuke on Germany in World War II? And you could say, well, they didn't have it ready in time, whatever, or they didn't want to, whatever reason. Anyway, you can go and research and look into whatever you want and formulate your own opinions. I'm skeptical that you can make one bomb, even now, that can blow up New York. I don't think that is real. I think it's going to take more than one. But if you think that they could make one that could do a whole city by itself, that's fine. Does it really matter if it's one bomb or 10,000 or 100,000 bombs? I don't know. Either way, it sucks. So it's real and it's not real, right? It's real in a way and it's not real in another way. That's up to you how you want to feel about that. But thanks again for your super chats. I do appreciate that. Braden, yeah, basically I am. Yep, that's true. But I think everybody kind of is. They just don't realize it. Diana says Elon bought Twitter to open up free speech. Well, I like Elon. I'm not going to say anything bad about the Mars man, Diana. I'm not going to say anything bad about Elon. I like him, but I don't think free speech exists at all. No matter where you are, I don't think that's real. And if you say certain things, I expect that you get in trouble. I don't really use Twitter for anything like that. I have a Twitter account which I just use to post up links for the videos that we do. That's about it. Yeah. Well, thank you, Bera Recordings. I'm glad you enjoy the videos and you find them to be a trip. I also think they're fun and enjoyable. And so, but again, I'm not trying to influence any of your guys' opinion. You ask me a question, I'll answer your question. I'm not going to be, producing 5-hour, 10-hour presentations to push my opinion onto you or to tell you what to think. That's up to you, how you want to look at things and what you want to do, what you want to research. If you just want to learn about Walking Dead and watch Walking Dead and do that, that's fun. If you want to learn about history, you can go and research that too. Learn about, what weapons each side had and stuff like that. I think that's fun to learn about. But, and if you want to do that, that's fine. If you love the outer space stuff, that's cool too. No problem. We're all entitled to our opinion, and I'm not trying to push mine on you. And believe me, I've done many, many, many hours of looking into all these different ones, and the conclusions I've come to are the ones I've come to. The conclusions you come to may be different, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. Okay, let's see. Science Works in Mysterious Ways says, it was so weird when Joe said he wanted to hang out with Hunter, and Hunter was awesome. I never heard that, Science Works in Mysterious Ways. I never heard him say that. Ray Studio says he doesn't think Joe Rogan is controlled. He doesn't think Joe Rogan's tip of the spear. Ray, do you know there's videos of Joe with an earpiece in that were caught on the mic of somebody telling him what to say and what not to say on his casts? Are you aware of that? Do you realize how many people are controlled opposite? Do you have any? Doesn't sound like you're very good at picking out who is, because it seems like you get them all wrong. I like you, man, but I think you get them. Basically, you would be a good person to trick for opposition people, I think. You're why they have a job. Oh, that's right. You're why they have a job. That's why. Because of you. That's why. So it's just a bucket system, right? Like you've got the mainstream media bucket that 80-90% of people fall into. If you happen to not fit in that bucket and you want to go further, they've got their controlled op people over here for you to drop into, and you go into that. And if you go even further out of that, they just tell you free speech isn't real, shut the fuck up, right? That's it. That's it. That's all. So free speech is real as long as you just repeat what we tell you to say, right? Then it's real. Yeah, okay. If you have your own opinion, oh wait, that's not allowed. You're not allowed to do that. No, that's not allowed. Okay, anyway, we're having too much fun. Let's reel it back in here, guys. Let's draw it back in. What else did you say here? Yeah, Elon bought Twitter to open up free speech. Cool. Okay, yeah. I'm glad you're buying that. I think second bucket. I see that. Okay, not first bucket. Okay, that's good. Elon got you. Second bucket. There you go. There, right in there. Yep. That's it. No problem. Yep, you'll have free... You know what? And it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, too, in some ways, because by you believing you do, and by you being a second bucketer, you kind of do in a way. Because you're sort of like... It's kind of like you create it to be true yourself, sort of, in a way, right? Isn't that sort of fun in some kind of ways, right? You kind of make it what it is. Okay, let's see. Sorry to hear about your sinus infection, WebSoak. Thank you for telling us all about your sinus infection. I appreciate that. Okay, 420 said, even before I got into FE, I was like, what the fuck? That looks so fake. I love the one of Elon. You want to talk about Elon? The car in outer space. Elon's car that he supposedly sent into outer space. I love it. It's good shit. I love this shit. Okay, where are we at? All right, where's the car in outer space? It's a car, and it's in outer space. And he says, I love Elon, right? Like, again, he's a cool guy, right? It's like, you can tell it's real because it looks so fake. You can tell it's real because it looks so fake. It's like, legit. Well done, sir. Very well done. I love it. I'm a fan. That's right. I'm a fan. I'm a bit of a fanboy. It's what it is. Legit. That's for real. Yeah, that's good shit. That is some good shit. You can tell it's real because it looks so fake. Oh boy. You can tell it's real because it looks so fake. I'm just, at a point I get jealous because I'm just like, what? And they're buying it. It's up there, right? Yeah, his car must be somewhere up there. And they like go outside, talking to their buddies, just like, I bet it's up there. Oh, awesome. That's great. Okay, what else we got here from you guys? Thank you for bringing that up, somebody. We're way too much fun tonight, guys. Way too much fun. Okay. I bet the zombie virus came from Mars. Yeah, I think that Elon is responsible for creating the zombie virus. It is his fault. He did it. That's it. He created the zombies. That's right. Who can we say is most responsible for creating the zombies? It's almost like it's just their nature. It's just what they are, right? People are just drawn to believe miraculous things, and they accept it so easy. They love it, you know. And even probably before the current time, maybe even religion has some stuff like that in it too, right? That people really love, and they just really get into it because it's like, you know, miraculous things, miracles and whatnot. People they just love this shit. Blu-ray Addict, am I a fan of Jurassic Park? I love Jurassic Park, Blu-ray Addict. And I'm also a fan of Jurassic 5. Have you heard the rap group Jurassic 5? You should definitely check out Jurassic 5. They are amazing. And yeah, I'm a fan of Jurassic Park. I really enjoy Jurassic Park. Yeah, my favorite dinosaur is the Nodosaur. That's my favorite one. Tyrannosaurus, yep. But even more so, I love the Nodosaur. Lots of fun. Okay, they said Rick is in the last episode. Well, maybe he is, Diana. I hope he is, because he was on set for the filming. So I hope that Rick does return for the final final episode. JOK says, so true about history. That's what I tell my son in school. He's 13. He will do his own research. Absolutely. That's great, JOK. Yeah, it's actually fun when you do your own research. It's much more fun. It's much more enjoyable, I think, I would say. Yeah, Ray, you got it, man. Oh, I missed your super chat. I'm sorry. I'll go back. Ray says, you know, what if dinosaurs are from another universe? Yeah. Yeah. That's it, man. You got it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're from a... What if... I got you. I one-up you, Ray. I got your ass, and I'm going to one-up you. All right? I got it. What if aliens created the dinosaurs? I hope you guys realize I'm joking, right? What if aliens created the dinosaurs? Okay. Have you thought about have you thought about that? Have you thought about it? I mean, really thought about it. Like, what if the Tyrannosaurus and some other dinosaurs were created by Greys? It was the Greys. They did it. Yeah. Okay. It is not a filter, Ben. Is your last name Kubrick? Let me see here. It is not a filter, Kubrick. This is real. I am really a zombie. Don't you tell me I'm not a zombie. Okay, I am a zombie. All right, it's what it is. All right, it's just whatever. It is not a filter. You know, screw yourself. I'll bite your ass, Ben. Bite your ass. I don't know where I'm going with this. Okay, let's get it back in. Did I seriously miss super chats? Okay, I did. Ray Studio says dinosaurs could be from another universe. Mandela effect. Yeah. Mandela effect. Okay, first of all, I don't think Mandela effect is real. But could dinosaurs be from another universe? Well, they are they're from outer space. Okay, they're from another mind space. How about that? Let's do it that way. They're from another version of mind space. Let's put it that way. Okay. So in a way, you're kind of right. Yeah. Okay, what else did you say, Ray? Because I don't want to skip your super chats. And thanks again for the support. And I appreciate it. I'm not trying to be too harsh on you or anything. I understand. I get how you feel sometimes because you're a fan of somebody, but at the same time, you got to understand it's just what it is. So it's good shit. What did Flat Stuff say? Trev always cheers me up a little. Well, thank you, Flat. I'm glad. I see your flatness, and I raise you. I see your flatness, Flat Stuff, and I raise you a level of flatness. Okay, and it finds its level. Okay, are you with me? Okay, there it was flat, and then I added a layer of flatness, not like a brick. Okay, we got some Masons in the chat. Not like a brick builder guy. Okay, it's flat, and I've gone ahead and added a layer of flatness, and it's found its level like water. Oh. Profound, right? Where the fuck are we going? Okay, this was supposed to be a Walking Dead video. Okay, Ray, I'm pretty sure I got all your super chats now, didn't I? And thanks again, Braden. Thanks again, Ray, for that. And yeah, so that's my take on Elon. Did you guys see the Megan Fox video? You guys seen that one this week? There's a new video where she's talking about some stuff. You guys see it? Did you see it? You see it? Huh? Did you see it? Huh? Did you see it? Anybody see it? Anybody see it? Anyone know? Maybe nobody knows. I don't know. There's a new one. Oh, Blu-ray Addict. Yes, I heard there's going to be a Batman 2. So we're going to have sparkly Batman. I need a sparkle filter. Where's the sparkle filter? Just a second. This is perfect. Just a second. I need a sparkle filter. Where's the sparkle filter? Damn it, software. Okay, bear with me for 1 second. Okay, I am a zombie. All right, this is just a glitch. Okay, this is just technical glitches. Or is the sparkle? Let me see this. Is this gonna work? It's gonna work on stream. I don't know. That sucks. Come on, give me a good spark. Okay, here we go. I am going to be Batman 2, and I'm going to be sparkly vampire Batman. Okay. So in the second one, in the sequel, Edward comes out to Catwoman, and he takes off his cowl, and he takes off the Batman costume, and he goes, whew, and sparkles just go everywhere, and he's like, I'm Batman, and then sparkle, 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 the sparkle, 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 sparkle. I am vengeance. I am the knight. I am the sparkly Batman. Okay, I'll quit screwing around. All right, where's my filter back again? What about this one? No, this one actually kind of sucks. I don't really like this one. I don't use it. It's not that good. Okay, all right. Trevor is an alien confirmed. Okay, let's see. Sparkle, 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 sparkle. Batman 2, sparkle. Sparkles everywhere. Yeah, is what it is. Okay. I know 420. Yeah, he totally, he totally is. Yeah. Diana thinks I am so weird because I'm not a fan of sparkly Batman. Well, just go watch Twilight. Okay. Okay, Dan. Go watch Twilight. Go watch Twilight. Okay. Go watch Edward Vampire. Right? Ooh, do they have a vampire? I bet you they do have a vampire filter. Let me see. Vampire filter. Yeah, this is perfect. No, I just keep getting sparkly filters. I'm gonna like freeze my camera, aren't I? We'll stay with zombie for now. Maybe we'll do a vampire filter another day. The sparkle one was worth it, and the chair turn. It was definitely worth it. Totally worth it. I'm not a Pattinson fan if you can't tell. Am I high? No. This is me normal. You should see me when I'm high. Holy Jesus, I'm incoherent. I start talking about, I don't know, what, nukes and fucking chimps and fucking Joe Rogans and all kinds of shit. I don't know. 30 Seconds says, the level is a builder term. I will fill you on that offline. Oh, yeah, I know. We're not, don't you know we're not supposed to talk about that shit, 32? What the hell, man? Yeah, I'm not even in the club and I know you're not supposed to talk about that stuff. Why are you stream bombing me? I mean, you can do your stuff, but seriously though, I don't think you're supposed to talk about that. Okay, and now we have 66 viewers. Wonderful, that's just wonderful. That's wonderful. I love it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's right. 420. It is. That's right. Twitter is a giant a grab, info grab. That's right. Wonderful. Okay. No, KS, I didn't really check out the report from Iron Mountain. No, I mean, I don't know. I like it to a degree, but I gotta take a break from this stuff. I like to go back to Walking Dead and back to the other stuff, because the other stuff is fun, but, I get tired of it after a while. It's just what it is, man. It's just what it is. A little bit, but all things in moderation. And we should wrap soon, guys, because we are unbelievably at 82 minutes now. Thank you so much for watching. And I do appreciate it. Okay, what else we got here? Science, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying that physics don't work in space at all because... Anyway, never mind. Don't thought police me. You go in outer space then. You take your car. I'll tell you what. You know what you can do? Science works in mysterious ways. Why don't you go and take your car and drive it in outer space? Okay, you can just go and join them. Just you go in outer space. Leave me alone. I'm in a zombie around here with the rest of the zombies. You go into outer space, okay? Pull a Lightyear, Chris Evans, and you go into outer space, all right? I'm not interested. I'm tired of your crap. I'm not interested in your back talk. It's like back text chat, but I'll, my mind will fill in what your voice sounds like. I don't know. Okay, what else we got here, guys? Come on, dudes, you're killing me tonight. This is what we got. We started with Walking Dead and zombies. Now we're talking about fucking aliens, dinosaurs, and builder dudes, and what else are we talking about? I don't know. I'm at a loss, dudes. I'm at a loss. Giuseppe's got a Walking Dead comment. Oh, thank you, Giuseppe. Thank you so much. Okay. And he wants to know who's better, Rick or Daryl. All right, we'll wrap here in a minute, guys, because it's getting late. Daryl or Rick? I'm going to go with Daryl at this point. I think it's time. We got to switch. We still haven't seen a trailer for the movie. We still haven't seen anything. I think it's time for us to switch from the main lead for Walking Dead, always being Rick. And unless these movies come in soon, dudes, and unless they hit hard, we're kind of switching to Daryl as the Walking Dead 2's protagonist, I think, as the ongoing Walking Dead lead into the future. I think he is starting to break away. I feel like Rick was ahead so far, and then Daryl was like, don't worry about that, coming up on here. And then Daryl and Rick were even, and now Rick has kind of, this just disappeared in my face. Okay, Rick has kind of gone here. Damn it, this is a lot harder than you think. Okay, they were even, and now Daryl is, which one was Daryl? Daryl is passing Rick by. I think so. That's right. I think so. But this is real. I am actually a zombie. This is not a filter. Okay. It's not a filter. Don't you dare. Don't you tell me that is not. Don't you tell me, Trevor, that is not actually outer. Don't you tell me that's a filter. Okay. Don't you tell me that. Elon actually sent this into out. Don't you tell me otherwise. All right. Or I'll just get mad at you and scold you. That's wrong think. That is actually in outer space. Don't you dare. Don't you dare tell me otherwise. All right, what else we got here? Are chimps human clones, Ray? Holy Jesus. Are chimps human clones? Go watch Joe Rogan more with a stupid monkey. All right, isn't that his thing, stupid monkey? Right, isn't that his thing? Damn it, you even messed up, Ray, now you messed up my filter. Now they all know I'm not actually in outer space or a zombie. Oh, no, they don't. Never mind. They'll snap back into it. It's fine. Okay, let's see what we got here. Have I heard Elon Musk's girlfriend's music? She goes by the name Grimes. I have not heard Elon Musk's girlfriend's music. No. Why? Is it really good or something? Does she sing about other planets? Does she sing about aliens what happened to all the alien stuff, guys? All the alien stuff has taken a pause in the last 2 years. Don't you think that if we were under lockdown and all this other stuff, that there would be even just as many alien encounters and alien, UFO sightings as there always are? Where do the aliens go during lockdown? Huh? Where'd they go? Because they seem to be gone. Did they stop doing abductions? Did the Greys hear about? Okay, I got you. All right, are you ready for this? Okay. So, bear with me. Okay. This is gray. Okay, I was gonna say this is gold, but this is gray. Did the aliens find the Greys? Did they find out? Okay, that we had this flu thing going around, this super flu going around, and did they stop abducting people because they didn't want to get it? Oh, yeah. Bet you never thought about that. Bet you never thought about it. Yeah. Where do the aliens go during the lockdowns? That's what I want to know. Where do Greys go to heaven? When Greys die, do they go to heaven? Do they have a soul? Is there a heaven? All right, it's definitely time to wrap up here, guys. Okay, final questions. Was the Walking Dead virus caused by aliens? Kirkman says it was. So the aliens created zombies. Yes, they did. It's true. Fluid Focus says the government admitted they are UFOs and no one seemed to notice. Yeah, it's true. And what about the crop circles, huh? During the lockdowns, during the super flu, where were all the crop circles and the cattle mutilations, huh? I haven't heard of any cattle mutilations lately, huh? What happened? Did the Greys hear about it? They stay away? I don't know. New theory. Okay, Ray Studio says lizard people aren't aliens. They are human hybrids. Lizard people aren't aliens. They are human hybrids. Oh, shit. Okay. Ray, you're on another... Okay, Ray, I gotta stop. Okay. You're on another level than even me. I can't even... This is like, there's a level... And then we got our builder dudes. They're like, no. We put a thing and then we build, and there's another level, and then there's another. But Ray, you're like all the way up here. You're like in outer space. I can't even understand what you're talking about now. He's saying, his super chat says, lizard people aren't aliens. They're human hybrids. Lizard people aren't aliens. They're human hybrids. So, okay. I think I'm at your level, Ray. So you're saying, okay, so let me break this down. Okay, so you're saying that lizards aren't aliens, but they're human hybrids, probably created by aliens, of a mixture. My facial expressions look better with a zombie mask on. I got to use this more often. They could be a mixture created by aliens of humans and lizards. Oh, okay. Now I'm at your level, and I'm stable too. I'm not spinning. Like at I don't know, 100,000 miles an hour or something. I'm on your level. I got it. You got it, Doc. You got it. It's you guys. You bring it out of me, man. You bring it out of me. That's what it is. Oh, okay. Science works in mysterious ways. Never mind. I thought you were going the other way with that. I want to genuinely apologize to you. You're right. Okay, I understand what you're saying now. You're right. That's right. Oh, you were trying. Oh, sorry. I totally didn't. Science works in mysterious ways. I totally didn't read it long enough. You're absolutely right. They don't at all. That's right. Okay. I thought you were trying to think me the other way. Sorry. I screwed that one up. That's what I get for quickly flipping through your guys' comments here. All right, what else we got? Like the fly, Trev. Yeah, like the fly. Giuseppe DeRusso, what did we say? Okay. Trying to take you serious with face on is very difficult. I'm glad, Dr. Death. I don't want you to take me seriously. Oh, I saw a cool figure at the store. Somebody mentioned Bigfoot, traveling is freedom. I saw a Hasbro figure. It's a WWE Elite figure, and it's Andre the Giant as Bigfoot, dudes. Andre the Giant as a Sasquatch. How awesome is that? Yeah, it's a figure. Andre as Sasquatch. Amazing, man. I should have bought it. I should have done a review. Yeah, he played a Sasquatch, didn't he? I don't know what movie this is from, but Andre the Giant was a Sasquatch. That is a scary effing... Like, you want to talk about some scary shit. Can you imagine Andre, who was like a freaking, he was a true giant, right? He was like, what, 7 foot or something? He's just a massive, 700 pounds guy in a Sasquatch. You'd be saying Sasquatch are real as well, dude. Look at that Bigfoot costume. Andre the Giant is Bigfoot. Unbelievable. That's some scary shit. Yeah, they got a figure of it. This is it. This is the one I saw. I was like, shit, I should buy that. But it was like $30. So I was like, okay, I don't really need it. But it's just kind of awesome. Look at it. It's Andre the Giant, Hollywood collection. Andre the Giant as Bigfoot. That is money all over it. It's going to sell out soon. That is money, man. Ray Studios, I don't believe in lizard people at all. Just for the record. So just to put it out there. Kimberly lives in Roswell. Oh man, that's legit. Kimberly actually lives in Roswell. Oh, that is sick, dude. So, what have you seen, Kimberly? Huh? You want to level with us? What have you seen? Where's my alien filter? Okay, all right. What have you seen, Kimberly? Am I scaring you? Why does he have to put his damn title of his thing that he made in the filter? I like your filter. Okay, there we go. His title's gone. But do you have to advertise in the filter itself? But there's only one problem with this one, guys. The problem with this filter is that the mouth doesn't move. That's a problem. Okay, it's like, they have 3 fingers, right? So it'll be like, what do they do? They like kidnap you and stuff. They abduct you, right? It's like Dr. Jacobs, right? It's how you say, we're going to abduct you, and then we're going to do stuff to you. And then we're going to stick things up your bum. Right. Anal probe, yeah. All right. I'm not an alien guy. Back to the zombie shit. There we go. That's my jam. All right. What else we got? Ray Studio says crossbred human DNA with animal DNA equals lizard people. Ah, I see where you're going with that. Yeah, I got you, man. I got you, Ray. I understand. I'm just saying I don't think any of that's real. But okay, all right. It's fair enough. It's fair enough. You're into it. You dig it. I get it. It's your shit. It's cool. If they can have their outer space car and outer... Listen, if the zombies can have their car in outer space, you can have your lizard people. All right? There you go. Fair enough. Okay. All right. You got your lizard people. You're fine. Okay. Fair enough. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Like the Fly. You got it. That's right, Diana. Just like the Fly. That's it. Yeah. Baxter Stockman Fly. Absolutely. Ancient Aliens. Yep. I'm not saying the dude with the hair. Well, we already went over that a couple weeks ago. Let's not retread on old ground. Okay. We understand the hair gel guy, right? We understand the hair gel guy. Okay. We got it. All right. We got it. We got it. I could do that too, right? I could go on your specials and do my hair all crazy, right? It's like, can I get a History Channel show now, guys? Huh? I want a History Channel on zombies. Can we do that? But I'll do ancient. It'll be a spinoff. Ancient Zombies. There we go. Okay, it's Ancient Zombies. All right, it's a spinoff. Okay, And were there actually, like, we'll start, the first episode will be for Jesus, right? So he came back to life. So was he a zombie? Ancient zombies. And how do you know? And I'll do the thing. I'm not saying it's zombies, but it could be zombies, right? Can I get a History Channel deal now, dudes? What do you say? You know, okay. All right. Okay. We definitely have to wrap because we're in an hour and a half. This is like my longest stream in like months, guys. It's my longest stream in a long time. All right, Dr. Death, you get one question. What'd you ask me? He said, flat zombies, Earth lizard, Bigfoot, Musk. Like a combination. Oh, we have Jim Carrey in the chat, and Jim Carrey says, "Alrighty then." I have, I have a feeling you aren't actually Jim Carrey. I do have a feeling. Although I do want to see his new. He plays Dr. Robotnik, which I enjoy very much. Sonic, right? Sonic the Hedgehog. I actually haven't seen it. I've just seen the trailers online because I am a big Jim Carrey fan. It's Dumb and Dumber, like, you know, or it's not like we landed on the moon. Dumb and Dumber. We'll just get a picture of it, right? The moon one. That's classic, right? Oh shit. Okay. Maybe we can play the video. Can we do it? Can we do it? Don't strike me or something, YouTube. Come on. Don't screw me over. Give me the thing. Come on. Hit me with it. Come on. Where is it?
No way. That's great.
We landed on the moon. Awesome. I love it. It's good shit, dude. It's some good shit. Yeah. Dumb and Dumber. That's it. Okay. All right. We got to wrap, guys. Alrighty then. Let's wrap. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Daryl Dixon versus Walter White. Daryl's got to take it, man. He's too badass. We now have a flat Earth stuff too. What are you hearing? Two. You guys are making me tired now, man. I've been going at this for like 95 minutes now. Ice cream and cake. That does sound good. I could go for some ice cream. Liar, Liar is a great one. Yeah, that's a good movie. Yeah, he's based. He's quite based. I'm a big fan. Yeah, I like Jim Carrey. All right, guys. Let us wrap it. Riddler was fun too. Favorite. Okay, we'll wrap with this. Favorite Jim Carrey movie. All right, guys. What's your favorite Jim Carrey movie? Okay. All right, Ray. I'll get your last super chat. Okay, just give me a minute. We're not leaving yet, Science. We got one more super chat, and we gotta say, what is your favorite Jim Carrey movie? I think I'll go with Ace Ventura, maybe Ace Ventura 2. Pet Detective. I love it, and I used to enjoy that one when I was younger. That's a good one. So Ace Ventura 2. But maybe Dumb and Dumber. Maybe Dumb and Dumber is the best. I don't know. But they should do another Ace Ventura. Ace Ventura was really funny. The Grinch. Okay, Ray's got The Grinch. That's a good one. Yeah. Earth Girls Are Easy, says Eric the Red. Compared to what, Eric the Red? What are they easy compared to? Like compared to Martian Girls? Why are Martian Girls? I'll have to ask Elon about this. What are Martian? Well, because he's gonna make it up, right? What are Martian Girls like then? What are Martians like? I don't know. Yeah, Ace Ventura. Everybody likes Ace Ventura. Pet Detective. Okay, Ray, where was your last super chat so I get the hell out of here? It's like 89 degrees in here now. Doctor Strange cast a spell that brought grace here. Oh, there you go, Ray. Now you got it. It's a Master of the Multiverse. What if evil Doctor Strange casts a spell and they brought grace and they're abducting people and they're sticking things up their bum bums. That's what they do. They came all the way here from another planet. All right, definitely. All right, I'm totally cracking up. I should drink energy drinks on the stream with you guys. It's too much. Mountain Dew, if you ever want to sponsor somebody, I'll go for it. They came all the way here just to stick things up your tush. Yeah, millions of light years away. Just so they could visit Uranus. Yeah, that's it. All right, dudes. We're going to wrap on that. We're going to wrap on that one. And thanks for watching, guys. Have yourselves a good night. And I'll see you again. We'll wrap on that. We're not going to. That's the best joke of the stream. We're not going to surpass that one. And I'll see you guys soon.